Oh god, yeah. Oh, go on. Oh. 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 Oh, oh my god. Oh. What? 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 Forget what you saw. I'm doing, it's research. It's research for a thing that I'm researching professionally. It's my only source of income. I don't like doing it, but it pays the bills. I just want my kids back. You guys, I want my kids back. So welcome to another pure data video there. The last one we didn't make any sounds at all, but this week video, whatever, it's no, well, we are going to be making our very first sound. I imagine that y'all have been watching other pure data videos and you know full well how to make sounds and shit, but I figured, hey, you know what, I want to be like everyone else. I want to be a normal dude. So, you know, let's start with the most basic thing, which is let's make a really simple kick. How about that? Let's make the kick for our generative music machine. So before we get started on making it, I recommend everyone goes and gets a frequency to note chart thing. This here is the one that I use at phys.unsu.edu.au.notes.html. Yeah, this is the one that I used. You can see there. Sorry. You can see there's middle C. Middle C. The middle number is the MIDI number is 60, and frequency in hertz is 261.63, and its period in milliseconds is 3.822. Don't know what that thing means, but that's what it is. All the way down to A0 and whatnot. So yeah, when you're like this shit's really handy for tuning your kicks or your whatnot and so on, because there is a MIDI to frequency object, but for the moment we're not going to be using that. We're just going to be using an oscillator and some frequency things, maybe some filters or whatever. None of this is really mapped out in my head. I have a general idea of what I'm going to do, not too much of an idea of how I'm going to do it. I'm not an expert. I'm barely human. Also, I should mention I'm wearing headphones, which is not optimal for really any sort of sound work. But everything with feedback and shit, so I'm wearing headphones. So yeah, grab this doodad and let's get to work. Got our new PD patch here. First thing that we're gonna do is same thing we do every night, Pinky. We're going to create our output and our main volume thingy. DAC tilde, digital to analog conversion, times tilde, Control Shift H makes a horizontal slider. Right click it, properties, write 1. That means that all the way over here is 0, all the way over here is 1. It's a volume knob now. Stick that in there, stick that in there, and there. There we go. Alright, kicks. Let's talk very quickly about them. Do me a favor and go look up the waveform of pretty much any kick, and you'll see that the waveform tends to go from real tiny, close together lines to farther away lines. The close together lines are a higher pitch. The far away lines are a lower pitch. So kicks go from a high pitch to a low pitch, or tone, or frequency, or whatever. That's basically what it is. It's very simple. And once you know that, then it becomes very easy to know how to synthesize one within basically any hard synth, soft synth, whatever. So what we are going to be using is an oscillator, a very simple sine wave oscillator. We're going to press Control 1, create a new object, and we're going to type OSC tilde. Now, as you'll see, it has a hot inlet, one cold inlet, and one outlet. This one here, the hot inlet, is the frequency that it is going to put out. This is the offset, which is going to be very important very soon to prevent like clicks and pops and shit like that. So yeah, let's actually create a number box, a number atom, whatever. We'll put that in here, and we will just ramp it up to whatever. It's fine, and put that in there. Hope y'all can hear that. But that is 461 hertz. Bring it right up. Bring it down some. Even make it go kind of backwards, I guess. Okay, so that's the basics of it. Now what we want is something that will make this go from a number to down some numbers. For the sake of ease, all this is going to be in the key of C, just to make it very, very easy for me to remember what's happening. So we want to tune our kick to the key of C. Now to make a sort of thing go from one number to another number in a linear fashion, we want to create a new object that I don't think we've talked about before, called line. Control 1, line. Whoops, I made a boo-boo. Line. There are two varieties of line. There's line tilde. Y'all should know by now. Things with a tilde in it is audio. Things without a tilde in it is data, and so on. So we will connect the this outlet to here. But how do we make it? How do we make it like do stuff? With a message box, Control 2, make a message box, and I do kind of recommend y'all right click on line, go to help, and then you read all this stuff. So basically, we put in a message, and line will create numbers from a number in here to a number that is also in here, and take however long you specify it to take. So let's give it a quick example. Let's go from 500, and we're going to make a comma, to 0 space. In how long will we make it? Let's make it 3 seconds. 3 0 0 0. That's 3 seconds there. So we'll connect the message box to the hot inlet, and we are going to click this message box, and we're going to watch this. Wee! Alright, so let's actually, for the laugh, let's take a listen to what this sounds like. There we go, a little dive bomb. Kind of neat, right? We're going to just put that over there for the moment. We don't really need it. We're gonna stick that in there. See? Ground. So what pitch and stuff are we going to do it from? So I'm doing it in the key of C. Let's see what C is at these days. So the frequency 261.63. And you know, we can finagle these things and see what various stuff sounds like. So let's put 261.63, 261.63, comma, space, 2, and let's make it go down 2 octaves. There's C2, 65.406. 65.406. And how long is this going to take? Let's say 100, and you know, we can take a listen to it. That doesn't sound altogether too bad. Now there is obviously some, like the sound doesn't stop like a kick should. The sound goes like pitch, but there's no volume like that. There should be. So how do we do that? Well, if this is a volume thing, we can do the same doodad with the line. So we're going to delete that, but we're going to keep this one here. This is our overall volume. We're going to select that, Control D, because that's something you're able to do. I'm going to select this, Control D, and boop, there we go. And we're going to tell this to go from 1, 0. So that's going from 1 to 0, which is on to off, and it is going to take, how long is that? 100. So a 1/10 of a second, I think. I'm not sure. Connect that to there. Let me connect that to there. Now, of course, obviously, we're seeing a problem here. And that problem is that, you know, how do we click all these at the same time? With a bang, with a yo. Let's make a yo. Control Shift B, brand new yo. I'm gonna stick that in there, and put that one in there. Now, when we yo, then both of these are going to be yo'd, and it's going to come out our DAC. See? There's a bit of crackling. We can do that. So yeah, that's a sound, I guess. Now you should be able to hear. There's a pop. There's a pop when we first yo. sort of a little click. Now that's because of the offset. Some of you might like that, some of you might not like that. Right now, it's kind of neither here nor there, but I'm going to show you how to get rid of it if you don't want it. I'm going to create a new message box, and we are going to push 0.25. I think it works with 0.75 also. We're going to put that into the offset, and put that in there like that. And as you can hear now, there's no click or pop. So you know, that's great. That's nice. Now instead of you know, making all this having to make a sound by yoing every time, let's make a metronome. You all know how to make a metronome already, because I showed you. So Control 1, put it there, metro, and we'll make it yo every second, I guess. 1 second. Put that in there. Create a toggle. Control Shift T. Put that there. Stick it in there. Perfect. Now we're doing that because this next bit is it's a lot of finagling, because you know what I mean. Now it sounds kind of like a thing, but it sounds kind of like a cake, but it's very flat. It's quite boring. Let's inject some life into it by using another sound generator. Instead of OSC, which is just a basic sine wave oscillator, let's create a noise. Control 1, noise, tilde. So we can put that in there. And you know, you can hear what that's doing. It's really just it makes white noise, really. But we want to filter it. You know, we want it to be a filter. So there's a bunch of different filters. Main ones is LOP tilde for low pass, HIP tilde for high pass, and BP tilde for band pass. Those are the ones that people would generally use. They're very simple. We're going to use band pass. So BP tilde. I'm going to put that in there. Put that in there. And we're going to turn the main volume down altogether. So you'll see it has a hot inlet, 2 cold inlets. One, the hot inlet is audio, it's coming from the noise into there. These two are data, so they expect some sort of numerical value. This middle one here, you probably can't see it very well. That one is the sort of central frequency of the bandpass. That one is the Q of the bandpass. So let's take our number box from over here. I'm going to put it there. We're going to create a new one, number atom rather, whatever. Fuck off. I'm going to put it there. And we're going to put that into there. Turn it up, and we'll fiddle with these so you can hear what things sound like. So very easily you can make sort of ambient-y wind sounds, holy stuff if you like. So yeah, we want our filter to also sort of be in the key of C. We're going to try and keep everything as in tune as we possibly can. So we can see here 261.63. Let's create a number atom, and we'll just hear how this shit sounds. 261.63. Put that in there. Put that there. Bang it or yo it, whatever. Let's open up the volume. That sounds about right. Now you can actually, for a more filtered sound, you can stack filters. So we're going to delete that. Can copy this. Yo it. Put this to 3 also. And we can change them in a bit, and you'll hear what all that sounds like. Put that in there. See, it really is that simple. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, what we want to do, okay, now I have just decided arbitrarily that I always want the Q to be 3. I'm going to create a message box. I'm going to just type in 3. I'm going to connect that to there. Connect that one to there. I'm going to move this bit out of the fucking way. I'm going to bang it. Yo, yo, yo. Now, I'm not sure if I talked about this before, but every time you load a patch that you've already made, if it needs to receive if like an inlet needs to receive a number in order for it to work properly, that number will be empty when you load the patch. You have to make the number go into it when you open your patch, either by yoing it or with a new object, control 1. Called load bang. Now what load bang does is, as soon as you open a patch, this outputs a yo, and in our case here, yo is going to come out of load bang into message box with a 3 in it, and then into these two, which is great. So as soon as we open our patch, these two become 3. This inlet and this inlet, which are both Q, become 3. Of course, we can create a line with the bandpass frequencies also. So let's copy that, select them, Control D, pull them over here. Doop doop doop. We're going to make that be yod. Also, when we open up a patch, fuck, everything's getting kind of messy. Let's clean it up. Let's try cleaning it up a little bit. It goes over there. That goes there. That can go over here. That'll do. I want to connect the line to there, down to there, and let's see what it sounds like with the same frequency shift as our oscillator. We can connect that to there. You can connect that to there, and we'll put that into here. Let's open up our volume a bit and let's have a listen. That great, really, is it? So we can change these values, this value here, to something else. Let's take a look at our MIDI chart. C4. How about we bring it up an octave? C5, 523.25. Oops. Delete. 523.25, was it? 523.25. 523. Yeah, it was. So let's listen to that. Ugh. No. Oh no, that's quite bad. I don't like that at all. Ew, Jesus. Let's bring it. Let's change it back. Now, like I said, this is all very by the seat of my pants. None of this is really prepared. I just kind of have a basic idea of what I'm going to do. Let's listen to that again real quick. Let's change this to an octave up. Let's see, 130.81. 130.81. Let's listen to that. Let's take that out. Sounds kind of okay. I mean, it's getting there. It sounds kind of alright. Let's move all this shit over here. Maybe if I maybe if I sort of change the volume for both of these. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Let's create two of these. And there. That's fine. D. Put that over there. Put that in there. Goes in there. Goes in there. That goes in there. Shit, little number item. That's fine. One for there. Now, let's tweak these numbers. We can actually right-click Properties, set the upper limit to 1, which is fine because we don't want it to be going over 1. Because things in PD, audio just travels from 0 to 1. Anything over 1 will be clipped, and it will be distorted, and that's fine. But for the moment, we're not going to be worrying about that. That's probably for a later thing. So let's turn on our metro, and let's fiddle with these numbers here and see if we can make it sound kind of alright. Go into edit mode, and you can hear our white noise right there. We hold down Shift and move this. We can change the volume in a sort of from a decimal place sort of a situation. Let's bring that up. It's kind of getting there, I suppose. Maybe it'll sound. Maybe it would sound better if I wasn't wearing headphones. Hopefully that sounds alright to y'all, and it's actually recording properly. It's a thing. I don't know if all this shit is really working until I finish recording it. Right. You know what? You know what? That's fine. That'll do, pig. Sorry, that'll do. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's leave our kick at that. First off, let's tidy it up because it looks heinous. Put that over there. Let's change put our volume thingy over there. I like it when stuff looks neat in PD because otherwise it can get so difficult to follow. You can delete these two, create a new number, a message box 0.50 I guess. Take the load bang in there, and that to there, and that to there. Put that there. Bring our line down. Over there for a moment. Put that there. Okie dokie. This especially looks really heinous. Alright, put that there. Move that to there. Oops. Put that there. And let's move all of this well over to like here. That'll give us enough space to work with. Put that there. That's fine. Move the load bang up. Oh, I'm cleaning up. I'll be cleaning up the thing. I'm gonna try not to. This must be so boring right now. I'm gonna try not to do any work with the patch that isn't on being captured with a computer. So any work that I do, you'll be seeing it and shouting at your screen, like, "Oh, you're such an asshole! You're doing it wrong! Oh, you're doing it all wrong!" Like a douchebag. Fuck you guys. Put that there, and wow, it still looks very messy. Move that over, put that there. But you know what? It'll do. It's fine. Move that there. Now, very simple kick. Let's put it in its own little window thing, like we did before with our on-time abstraction, kind of. We're going to press Control 1, make a new object, and we're going to type in PD space, and we are going to call this kick. New window opens. We can get rid of that shit and put that over there. You know what? We'll take these bits all here. Control X, put them into here. So open that up properly. Move it over there so it's nice, a little bit neater, a little bit more. I'll need them. And what do we need? We need the output from here. Output tilde. Oops, that's sorry. Outlet is the thing that we need. Outlet tilde. So there's that. We need our metro thingy. And we're going to delete that for the moment. Going to delete our toggle. And we're going to create an inlet. We're going to create a second inlet. I'm going to put that there. Now, this inlet turns on and off our metro. This inlet, actually, do you know what we'll do instead of that? Do you know what we'll do? Center return. Okay. What was it? Send R for receive. Okay. Much better idea. Okay. Yes. So we have our PD kick. We want the outlet to be going to here. Put that into there. And let's turn the volume of it down for the moment. And let's give it a toggle to turn our kick on. Oh, increase the volume. And there's nothing. Oh wait, no. I know why. So we have our return for our metro, but the way that was set up, it was making a yo every second. Just had a fantastic idea. We're going to leave the metro as just metro. The cold inlet accepts the sort of the 1000 that we had typed here, or if we wanted to change it like 500 or something like that, which would be half a second. So let's create that. We have to give this a name, and we are going to call it BP. Let's make it all caps. This is case sensitive, so BPM. Alright, and for we can create a number item. We can put it there so we can have a look-see if it works. Let's create a object box, and the how you send the data to your receive is with a send. There's also send tilde. There's also throw and catch. I might go into that later, but anyway, our receive was BPM, so we are going to type with all caps BPM. We can put in a number atom. Let's change that to like 500, I guess. Take it, and there we go. See, now this is 500. Like change it down to whatever. See, very, very handy. now our tempo can be whatever we put in here. So let's start it. And oops, doop, doop, doop. Yeah, I know exactly what the problem was. When you copy and paste stuff, you have to like rebang things or whatever, I guess, because it doesn't do it by itself. Put that there, not there. Hopefully now. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Okay. Alright, let's give it a message of 1000, which is 1 second. Yo it. Create a load bang. Put that, no, for fuck's sake, come on, you cunt. Put that in there. Let's duplicate that. Now we can bring that over there. We'll delete that. This is our sorry, this is our master volume. Oops, master. So there we go. Now we see we have a little text on it. We're gonna open the properties of that. Kick. Perfect. Now I have our kick going out and going into there. I can go in there, and now that's basically it for the moment. Hopefully it doesn't sound completely like shit. But yeah, everything's tuned to C. We learned a bunch of new objects, and we learned some super basic synthesizing of stuff. Learned about the OSC, learned about the noise, learned about line, also line tilde, bandpass. And what all these things are, load bang, not sure if I said that, and the send and receive. So yeah, that's kind of it. We can delete that because we don't need it. Let's tidy this up a little bit. Oops, put that like in the middle somewhere. Take our master volume. Take our kick, put that over there, and do you know what we will do instead of that? Let's actually create a vertical slider using Control-Shift-V. We'll right-click it, properties, top 1. Oops, and we want to name this kick. You see, there's kick up there. We can put that in there, and this is the exact same, pretty much, as the horizontal slider. Only this one's vertical, up and down, like that. Just neaten this bit up. Nom. Put that over there somewhere, and that's fine. That's just dandy. Leave that over there, and we could be using our on time on the next video. Next video we will be learning how to make some hi-hats and stuff. Maybe with FM, with some nice sort of FM modulation, and so on. So let's save this. Save as. I'm gonna save it in there. Videos, and put that in there. And I'm going to name this Generative thingy. Alright, there we go. Now it's saved there. So yeah, I hope you didn't learn anything and you found me horrifically annoying. Tune in next time, whenever stuff will have more sounds. Bye!